Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Nina, or Teresa, and I like to do unboxings, more get ready with me's, reviews. I just did my empties the other day, but I already got another box started. Um, what else? That's I like to do various things. I also get products from Influencer that I do try to open and review on here. Um, I'm going to start doing skincare and hair care as well. I think I'm going to order today the digital camera. I've been going back and forth over them and not sure what to get, but I did so far get the ONN 17.8 inch by 52 inch focus tripod. So I've got that already. And I did get, the camera comes with an SD card, but I bought an additional one. I told Reynaldo that he can use one and I'll use one. You know, so, because I'll let him use it when he's here to make videos as well. If he learns how to use it and he really likes it, I'm sure his mother would get him one. Right, Mom? Good old Nina. Great suggestions. Um, I got this so far because I'll just be using the two SD cards, but I have a feeling I'm going to use more. But first I need to learn what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Before I go all in. But I'm really looking forward to that instead of using my Apple iPad. And today I have out Violet Voss Vibes matte palette. Beautiful shades. Um, Jasmine Beauty Beachside Bronzer. A little dark for me, but I go in light-handed. This is the Color Veil Gel Blusher by Ilamasqua. So I'm going to use that today. The Dynamite Beaming Highlighter by Serpentine Botanicals. The outside, inside. I have out my Essence Stay and Play in Espresso eyeliner. And this is the Kevyn Aucoin Unforgettable Lip Definer. And it is in the shade Minimal. So I also have out Ace Beauty, the lip color in Motivation. So we're going to use that. I got out my brushes. I used the Cover FX liquid foundation. I used the Cover FX setting powder. It's a pressed powder. I used the KVD. I believe this is Good Apple. Concealer. I put a tiny touch of Rare Beauty Mesmerized Liquid Luminizer on. I really did not see a difference. So maybe I didn't use enough. Big doe foot. Oversized doe foot. But I don't know. So I'll use it again. I've used it before, but it's been such a while, like in the summer. I don't really remember my thoughts on it, but I'm going to try it again maybe this weekend when I can really play with it and everything and see if adding more makes a difference. I have out my Coach fragrance. I'm going to wear that today. Got my trusty old coffee here. Made myself a protein shake. I'll probably take it with me today. And I added beet powder. It's a vegan protein shake, and it's got blackberries and blueberries fresh in it. Ice cubes, vegan protein powder in the flavor vanilla. It's sugar-free. It's just no sugar added. It has no sweetener, no nothing in it. And then I used a tablespoon of protein powder that is unflavored. I've got my superfoods blend in there. I've got, what else? Chia seeds, flax, and sesame seeds. I think that's it for those. Ice cubes, a little bit of orange juice, and the beet powder. The beet powder is new for me. This is the first time I've used it, and it's supposed to be really good for heart health, so I thought I'd give it a try. So I did order it, and it came yesterday. I think it was yesterday. And today's the first time I used it. So we'll see. I get my next checkup with my primary in May. So we'll see if things have, because my blood pressure has been a little high my last couple of surgeries. That could be because I had surgery. You know what I mean? It could be because I was anxious, maybe. I do have anxiety, and I have panic attacks, but not that often. I mean, it's like very, 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 very seldom. But when I do, I do. My girls are like, man, now we know where we get it from. But I've always been that way. And I don't know if maybe they just thought I was a itch. But anyways, I'm going to get started. When I did my eyebrows today, I could, without my glasses, of course, I couldn't figure out why it was smearing when I was trying to use the pencil. And I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I was like, what the heck is going on? And then I realized I was using the brow brush, and dumb moment for me. So I'm like, this after eye surgery crap, I do not like the change in my vision. With my glasses, yes, I see a lot better. But my right eye is now worse than my left. Before surgery, it was the opposite. But before, I could see good enough to do my makeup with no issues. And I could see up close where I knew what I was doing. And so now that's completely changed. It's all went down the crapper, and I'm ticked. I go next week for another exam, and I'm going to let her know. I'm not trying to discourage people from having cataract surgery. They did tell me that I would probably only need bifocals after the surgery. I'm not bifocals, but reading glasses. That was very, 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 very untrue. But they did make sure I knew it was a probably. But I still need trifocals. So not bifocals, trifocals. And things have actually worsened. So I see color better. Things are a little bit more brighter and more vivid, but everything's still extremely, more fuzzy and blurry. So anyways, so I have made mistakes. I have gone a little bit too heavy with the makeup, not really realizing I have. So, it is what it is, guys. So here we go. Violet Voss, beautiful palette, beautiful fall palette. I've got on black leggings, my black tall boots, and a sweater. It has black and white stripes, more from like under my breast going down and on the sleeves. So got my earrings in, bracelet, watch, bracelet. That is telling me something, but I can't see it. I have on my bracelet that my daughter and son-in-law got me a couple of years ago in Mexico. Yeah, Mexico, in the city that has one of the oldest pyramids on the planet. And my son-in-law proposed to my daughter there. But this was blessed by a bruja, I believe. Um, so I'm wearing it today. Always need blessings, right? Thank God God's been looking out for me, you know. I can say, oh my gosh, I've got diabetes, I've got multiple sclerosis, I've got kidney failure, I mean, high blood pressure, but it could be so much worse. And I know that. Sometimes we have to remember that, you know, and remember to always be humble. Now, I do like to do a little shimmer on my eyelids and my eyebrow bone. So I will probably do that with the highlighter. Um, I think you know me. Okay, guys, let's get started here. I talk too much, and I have been told that. Excusez-moi. But so what is everybody doing this beautiful Tuesday? It is right now, it's 47, I think it's 47 degrees. I'm looking on my Alexa, Alexa show. Alexa cancel. But I know it's supposed to get in the high 50s today. So I've got out my black, it's like a trench coat, but it's shorter. You guys know, I think it goes like mid-thighs on me. But I've got that out for today because I won't need anything heavy or warmer due to I don't get real cold easy outside. So, other than my hands and feet. My feet stay like ice. But you don't want to know that. So I'm going to do a little bit of shopping with my daughter, Daryl Lynn. And we got a couple more runs to make. See, I forgot to turn on my little lights up there. And I think I'm going to bring home some Domino's today. They owe me because my last pizza was SHI and missing ingredients and just, it was a mess. So I wasn't a happy camper and I let them know. Just like last night, I got a Denny's breakfast and they ended up giving me a refund. And no, I don't like having to do all that crap because I want to enjoy my meal. You know what I mean? I don't care about a refund. I want to enjoy my meal. I threw a lot of it away. The pancakes weren't even in one piece. They were all broken up. They were crumbling. And they were overcooked. They were way too brown. The hash browns, the shredded hash browns, oh my God. They were burnt and crunchy, like super, super crunchy. And and they tasted burnt. So I was not happy. The scrambled eggs were okay, and so was the sausage links, but everything was ice cold, and I'm right down the road. I had it delivered, but it seemed like the process that I was watching on my phone, it seemed like it was going along pretty good. So he must have got it done quick, and it sat because the guy who picked it up through DoorDash got here quick. I'm right down the road. So I don't expect it to be piping hot because I'm getting it delivered. And I don't know, do they use heat bags or what, you know, like a lot of the pizza places do. So, but I do expect it to be warm, and it usually is. So I did call, and I spoke with the manager, and my receipt hadn't closed out yet, so she gave me a refund, but she told me the cook was by himself and he was slammed with to-go orders. For some reason, yesterday was, he was just slammed. So, with that being said, I know it's hard when you're the only one and you're expected to do the job of several people. But that doesn't mean you put out crap food. You know what I mean? Um, Also, management should see that crap food is going out and either call in help, or my butt would have said, okay, we're done doing to go orders tonight. We're not taking to go orders. I'd rather you tell me you're not because you don't want to give me crap food than send me crap food. So just tell me, we're not. We're not taking to go orders. And I'll be satisfied with that. I know some people will complain because they complain no matter what. But no. So, I understand he was rushed, but that's still no excuse for putting out crap food. And from, the things that she was saying, I must not have been the only one complaining. So that would have told me, uh-oh, I need to get somebody in here quick. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Dropped my phone. It unplugged. I gotta plug it back up. I have chargers everywhere in my house, but unfortunately, I put my phone on the charger when I went to bed last night, and I woke up and I didn't realize that it was going dead, but it got down to 4%, and I'm like, what the heck? So I checked to make sure my grandson hadn't unplugged it, because he does that, and it was still plugged in. So I unplugged it, plugged it back in, plugged it in a different outlet. It wasn't working. So I don't know what the heck was going on with it, but I was very unhappy. It's not working. So I had to plug it in over here. I had it plugged in over there while I did my skincare, and then over there when I did my hair, and now over here doing my makeup. So by the time I'm done, I've got a little bit of music going in my ears, so it is using up some battery. But by the time I'm done, it should be almost fully charged. And I have a charger in my car. And I'll plug it up in there till it hits almost 100%. I don't usually let it hit 100. I don't know why. They say it's better for your battery. They could be wrong, but I just don't let it hit 100%. Okay, I'm going to blend everything. I know this is kind of like a boring eye look, but it is what it is, folks. Listening to some Sirius XM in my ears. Love, love, love it. I like that I can listen to it in my car, on all of my devices. I can pair it with my Amazon Echo. I'm going to say that instead of its name, because then, that's its wake up. But I had linked it with them. I believe you can do the same thing with Pandora, but I don't know if in the older cars you probably can't do Pandora, but I know in the newer cars you can. But I like Sirius XM so I can listen to no ads. I did pay for no ads before, but I just really like Sirius XM because it plays all kinds of music. And if I do want to listen to something in specific, I will get it out of Amazon Echo or Pandora with advertisements. But if I'm just listening to one song, they don't interrupt the song for an ad. So I do like Sirius XM. Okay, we are going to get out my eyeliner and my mirror. that really didn't put much of a shine on my eyes, or maybe it did, and when I blended out, I blended off. So we'll see what it does on my cheeks. I might have to pull something else out. I got my Ipsy subscription. I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting on my Ipsy order. I did order another Violet Voss palette. I want to take it with me to San Diego, but and a blush that I want to take with me. It'll look cute with this dress my daughter bought me for. She bought it for San Diego. So I got to get moving. I'm pulling out my more summery clothes. I mean, you could even go to the beach, I'm told, around this time of year. But so, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find a new bathing suit. I will check to see if I even need a new bathing suit, but I don't know. Okay, now, lip liner. The Kevin Aquan. And I fill it in. That way I got double the color. If one wears off, I still got the other. I'm not a makeup artist, so what I like may differ from what you like. And that's cool. You do you, I'll do me. I used to watch Get Ready With Me's. I forgot who it was. But, and I'd get ready while I watched it. Okay, this is the Ace Beauty. That's the applicator. It's very thin. That's why it was in the back. It's just too dark for me. We're going to put this right back where I got it from. I don't remember where I got it from, so I'm going to stick it right there. I don't like it. It's just too dark for me. I mean, it's okay. Maybe when I finish, it'll look better. Now this is dark, especially for me. But you go in on the light side. I go to look down. There's no mirror. I'll blend it out. I can see it, that it looks like it's something about tariffs. Crazy ass Donald Trump doing his wickedness. That man and Elon Musk, they are like so evil. Just evil, nasty people that I just can't understand how they're even in the White House, as awful as they are. I mean, how did we get here, guys, that we vote people like that in? I didn't, but some of y'all did. So, and now we're a mess and getting more of a mess. And this time you can definitely blame the unemployment rate that has risen like soared. You can definitely blame it on the president and Elon because they're the ones doing the firing. So you can't say, oh, it has nothing to do with them and da da. Shit, it sure the hell does. Excuse my language, Lord. That's not the brush I wanted. This is the brush I wanted. Gotta try not to get it in my hairline. Yeah, buddy, they're wreaking havoc. Got the Gel Blush by Ilamasqua. Oh crap, that's the wrong thing. I was grabbing a cloth to wipe my finger off on, and I grabbed my cloth for my mirror like a ding dong. Okay, guys. Hit that first. Ah, I guess you better get to blending quick. Maybe that's why it's not wanting to blend. It's like, nope. So I guess tap it, blend it, tap it, blend it would be my suggestion. Or just don't use it at all. That's another good suggestion, you know. It's a pretty shade. Okay, now we are going back into that highlighter and let's see what it does. I'm not that impressed, to be honest. I'm not at all impressed. But, I mean, you get a little bit of a glow. Not that much. Not enough for me, I guess. Okay, let us hit some Revolution Superfix Setting Spray. Okay, now I'm going to go in with, isn't this Always? Yes, Always. I think it's Thickening and Tint Mascara. I got it free from Influencer, and I do state that every time I use it on camera. But I will also tell you, as far as tinting my lashes, I've been using it since I got it, and I haven't noticed any tinting on my lashes whatsoever. None. Zero. Nada. I mean, it's not a bad mascara, but it definitely does not tint my lashes. I don't know if when it says thickening, is the formula thickening, makes your lashes look thicker when you put it on, or are they claiming that there's something in it that actually thickens your lashes, like a serum, vitamin boost, something. If that's the case, that's wrong, because my lashes are the same as they've always been when I take the makeup off. You know what I mean? Now on, you can see it does make a difference on my lashes. I got that fan going. It's drying it too fast, but I'm returning my ring light today. I already have another one coming, different brand. The reviews are better. I did not look at the reviews of this ring light. I forgot what it's called. I'll let you know in the next, oh wait, Bauer. It's the Bauer. And they're very cheap plastic and they snap off. I've got two of them. The other one snapped off as well, but I think it was after the 90 days. They give you 90 days to return it. So, yeah. So I do not recommend them. It's Bauer. So, and the reviews, same thing. Everybody complains about the cheap plastic, about them breaking. So I do not recommend Bauer. When I get my other one, I'll open it on here and tell you guys what I think. I think it's a little bit smaller, but that doesn't matter. I am going to put on the Benefit Cosmetics Roller Lash on top of this. You know me. I can't just use one mascara, guys. I got to pick up my daughter and granddaughter. They're going to go with me. My granddaughter is now 10 months old. She's my youngest grandchild, a grandchild I did not expect, because my daughter's children are, let me see, I think Lily's 16, and, well, she'll be 16 tomorrow, and Micah will be 19 in July. He goes to college, but, so he's not living at home. But, so when she said that they were trying to get pregnant, I was excited, but I was like, wow, really? You're really gonna start over like that? And she did. And she got pregnant, and I was like, oh my God. So I was just so excited, so happy. I couldn't wait for my granddaughter to get here. And she is such a blessing. I mean, I feel so blessed with I have awesome grandkids, and they just fill my life with joy and happiness and just everything. You know what I mean? I mean, the love that you feel as a grandparent is different than the love that you feel as a parent. And only a grandparent knows what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I remember when my uncle, his first grandbaby was on the way, and I told him, I said, the feeling you're going to have towards your new grandbaby is going to be a totally different kind of love than what you have for your kids. And you'll see what I'm saying once your baby gets here. And it's a beautiful feeling. And I mean, my kids were my world. They still are. Grandkids, man. I mean, I'm one of those people, I will kill for my grandchildren. I will kill for my kids. I will die for them. Not kill. I meant die. I will die for them. I honestly will. I would definitely die for them, any of them. I mean, I would rather God give to me everything bad that he's going to send their way instead of sending it their way. Send it mine. I'll take it. I'll take it, you know? But I mean, as a parent, or even, I mean, when I was in high school, I smoked a little weed here and there. But after that, I mean, I think the last time I smoked weed was 10th grade. Then I did once with my sister as an adult and once with a friend of mine, Kim, as an adult. But I didn't smoke it like get blitzed. Well, wait a minute. With my sister, I did. But anyways, I did not do drugs. I never did drugs. I've never done anything other than the weed. I don't smoke weed now. I do have some weed gummies. And when my pain gets extreme at night and I can't sleep, or I'm having so many night terrors, it's just, I can't sleep. I'll take not even half of one. I'll chew up like a quarter of one, and it just helps me fall asleep. And that's being transparent and honest. You know what I mean? Other than that, I was prescribed narcotics when I first broke my back. And I took myself off of them because they were narcotics. And they were making me loopy, and I didn't realize it. My daughter pointed it out to me. And so I weaned myself off of them. And now when they want to prescribe me something, it's like, don't give me anything that is narcotics. You know what I mean? I'm a drug-free person. I always have been, and I always will be. So drinking, I've had a time or two when I've drank myself under. I've drank way too much. But that was only a few times in my life. Because I like being in control of me. I don't like feeling high. I don't like feeling loopy. I don't like being drunk. I mean, it's definitely not for me. It's not something where if I have one, I have to have more. Mm-mm. If I drink wine, I love a good Moscato. The real bubbly Moscato or champagne. Other than that, I prefer Jim Beam and Coke. I will drink Jack Daniels and Coke, but that's it. You know what I mean? That everything else is off my radar. But I have one or two, and I'm done. You know? But I have kidney failure as well, and that's no secret. All y'all know that. So I really can't drink. And even before that, I didn't drink. Like, I had a big bottle of Jim Beam, and it sat for over a year. And the only ones that were drinking it were my kids, adult kids. I'm talking like, you know, in the past, what was it, last year or the year before? It was the year before last. So I have a bottle of Moscato, nice and cold, imported from Italy, sitting in my fridge, and it's been sitting there for about 3 months now. Hasn't even been opened. So that's how much I drink. So, you know, I always put my life into my kids and grandkids, and I still do. I mean, if I was to get a boyfriend, he would have to be on board with that. He would have to love my kids and grandkids too. And they would have to love him back in order for me to have that kind of relationship with a guy. But if he has kids and grandkids, I'm the same way. I will put everything into them as well. I will love them like they were mine, my very own as well. That's just the person I am. I mean, I had a boyfriend that had a son that was the same age as my grandkids, and he lived with us. And his mother was addicted to drugs and so forth. So, and I did for him just as I did for my grandson. My oldest grandson lived with me then, and I did for him just as I did for my grandson. Like he was my own. And that's just who I am. Now, if you're going to go out there and cheat on me and make kids, we're done. If you're going to cheat on me, period, we're done. I give my all to a relationship. I was married for over 31 years, but I was with him for longer than that, since I was 15 years old, and I gave my relationship everything I had. In all honesty, towards the end, I was with somebody else. But that's because during the entire relationship, he was always with a lot of somebody else's. You know what I mean? So two wrongs don't make a right. But I knew I was done. And I said I was done. And I said what I was going to do. And he still kept doing what he was doing, but trying to hide it better. But even after my divorce, I found out, oh my God, a flood of things that I had no idea. And I mean, the drug addiction was so out of control to where some of it became apparent to me before. And I tried to get him help. I really did. And I tried to hang in there and be there for him, but he did not want it. And you can't make somebody quit drinking, quit smoking, quit doing drugs, quit cheating. You can't make them do anything that they don't want to do. They have to be all in themselves as well. So I mean, I was done. I really was. But I was in love with him when I was a teenager, and as an adult, I was very much in love with him. But I did eventually fall out of love. And I would not have if things would have been different. But, I mean, I tried, especially when my kids were growing up. I put up with a lot. Things that my kids to this day don't even know. And I feel they don't need to know. But I'll take it to the grave with me. But the less hurt my kids feel, the better I feel. You know what I mean? I'm not going to tell my kids things that are going to hurt them that don't even matter anymore. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter anymore. So that's me being transparent, guys. A little bit of perfume, Now, after this video, I'm switching purses today. So maybe I'll do a I'm switching purses video. I've got a ton of purses. And I'm just sick of using the Liz Claiborne one. It's black. I mean, I'm wearing mostly black today and some white. So I'm going to switch to a dark, deep green purse for today. I need to start switching more often like I used to. I made sure all my purses match my clothes, my shoes, my coat. Everything's got to match, you know. So anyways, that's it for today, guys. I hope you have a beautiful day. Enjoy your Tuesday. I'm going to enjoy this little bit of warm weather. I believe this weekend we spring forward. My cousin Anita, thank you, Anita, reminded me. I totally forgot. I would have figured it out when I got up in my smart devices and all that. They switched their own time. I would have figured it out, but I'd rather know ahead. And I'm sure my grandson Reynaldo will be happy. We have longer days and shorter nights now. He hates that it gets dark early. And so he will be happy about that. He's looking forward to summer coming. He's like so over school this year. But anyways, have a beautiful day. Stay beautiful, stay humble, and take care. Bye-bye.